So the feed-forward neural networks are the simplest type of neural networks and are usually used for the supervised task of classification and are usually accompanied with some tabular data. So the typical structure of these networks looks something like this, and the nodes that you are seeing here are usually referred to as neurons, and they form the basic unit of these networks. Again, these neurons come together to form various layers. So each neuron in each layer is connected to all the neurons in the successive layers, and these edges that you're seeing are usually referred to as weights, and your task is to optimize these weights. So for this task, it has to go through a process called training, and training process involves two methods, the forward propagation and the backward propagation. So for forward propagation, your neuron comes into the picture. So each neuron basically performs two tasks. The first one is the weighted sum, and the second is applying activation function. So this activation function becomes the source of non-linearity, and without this activation function, your neural network will be just a linear model, for example, just like linear regression. And so in the forward propagation, the output from one layer becomes the input for the next layer, and this takes place until the information reaches the output layer and you have a prediction. So at the output layer, the prediction and the actual target are compared using a loss function. Once you have your loss value, then you use an optimization algorithm and you update the weights. So this cycle of forward propagation and backward propagation keeps on taking place until you end up with the optimum weights. And when you have the optimum weights, your model is ready, and now it will be able to solve the problem at hand. And that's it. And in the next video, we'll be talking about the activation functions. Until then, take care.